Hi, I'm Brad Chase, and in this video I'm going to show you the 3 best exercises to build bigger calves. Okay, now before I begin, I just want to do a quick anatomy lesson just to make sure we're on the same page. I'm going to draw a diagram of the calf from the back view. So this is the back of your leg. Now the top muscle right here, broken into 2 heads, is called the gastrocnemius. Now each head is, this is called the medial head and the lateral head, so I'm putting an M and an L just to differentiate. The medial head is the inner portion of the gastrocnemius, and the lateral head is the outer portion. This muscle is the biggest muscle in your lower leg region, so you definitely want to pay close attention to it and work it out and give it the time it deserves. Underneath that muscle, we have this whole black region right here. It's called the soleus. Now this is another muscle that you want to pay attention to, and when fully developed actually really gives you that good width that a lot of people want for their lower legs. It also, when developed, helps split up the gastrocnemius into the 2 heads and really give it that definition and size that a lot of people want. Okay, now the last muscle that we're going to talk about is in the front, located in the front of your calf, and it's called the tibialis anterior. It runs up the front part of your leg, almost like covering your shin bone, coming up from that way. This muscle a lot of people neglect, which is foolish because it makes your calf look enormous, especially from the front part. And yeah, you definitely want to pay close attention to this. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's get into the exercises. The first exercise that we're going to talk about, number 1 on our list, is called calf machine raises. Now you've probably heard of this one before, and if you haven't and don't already do it, check it out on YouTube. And yeah, definitely this is, if you're only going to do 1 calf exercise, this would be the one. Now I'm not suggesting doing just 1 calf exercise, but you get the point. This exercise, however, is a caveat, because most people, when they do this exercise, they keep their feet pointed straight out in front, and they just go up and down, go through the motions. However, they're not hitting their calf from all the possible angles that they can and should be. The variation that I like to do, and I instruct a lot of people to do, is take your feet and point them inwards and go up. They're called calf machine raises with toes in. And what that does is it works out the inner heads, the outer heads, when you're pointing your feet in. And then when you can point them outwards, and that'll work out the inner heads. So the toes out would be working the medial heads, toes in would be working out the lateral heads. So definitely incorporate that in your routine. The second exercise that we're going to talk about is seated calf raises. This works out the soleus muscle that we were talking about, that really gives the width to the lower calf, and also helps split up the gastrocnemius, like I said before. This exercise is great, and the same variation that we did with the toes in and toes out applies here as well, even probably more so. So definitely incorporate that. Number 3, the tibialis anterior workout would be reverse calf raises. Now if you see anybody doing reverse calf raises, definitely go up to them. I mean, this is, you don't have to go up to them, but commend them on their efforts, I was going to say. Most people, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen somebody do reverse calf raises in the gym. And, well, on their own, I should say, because I've instructed a lot of people. But reverse calf raises are tremendous, and they will make your calves grow enormously. Most people don't do it. They neglect the front part of their calf, but it's foolish. I mean, think about it. If you were working out your arms, you're not going to just work out your triceps and neglect your biceps. If you expect to get, you wouldn't expect to get fully developed arms that way. A lot of people don't look at it, apply it to the calf, and that's what you have to do. You have to work out the front and the back muscles. So that concludes these are the 3 exercises. This concludes our video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have another video I'd like to send you. All you have to do is fill out your email, so on the form on this page, and I'll be happy to send it to you. This video is on the #1 calf secret known to man. So I know that sounds like a big promise and a lot of hocus pocus, but it's not, and I'll prove it to you. Yeah, I hope to talk to you soon, and thank you for watching.